make it a better place. It'll take creation.
Hey everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. I wanted to just show you a brief look at my One Little Word. This is a mini album. One Little Word is a workshop that Ali Edwards does. That's what this particular album is based on. One Little Word is just a concept where instead of maybe doing like New Year's resolutions, you pick one word and you focus on that all year. And I've done it for 3 years. The first year I did it, I did not do the workshop with Ali Edwards. I didn't know it existed. I just picked a word and I kind of did it on my own, and I really liked that concept. And then just through researching One Little Word or that idea, I came across Ali Edwards, who does an actual year-long workshop, and you put together an album and you have prompts every month, and it just helps you to kind of do that. So I shared my One Little Word album for last year. I'll stick a card up here, and you can check it out. It's the first year that I did like an album or like actual work all year long and then put it together. I like these things because I like putting something together, like something tangible, and of course documenting. I really, really love documenting life and moments and different things. It just comes really natural to me to do that the way I think, and so it's just helpful. So this year my word is believe, and it was an acrylic word that I got in a different kit about 6 months ago, and I put brown embossing powder over it, and it's kind of getting a little like it's getting a little scraped up. I'm not sure that that's going to really work all that well, but that's what's on the front. I have some paper that is from Stampin' Up! That retired. I actually am using the same paper in a wedding album that I've been working on, and so it just so happened that it worked out. So I have one of Stampin' Up! 6x8 albums. It has brown on the spine here, and then the inside of it is like craft, or this part of it is craft. So I just took the designer paper and then I covered it. And then I added cardstock here in the front of it so that it would cover it all up. I inked around the edges here, and then I added a ribbon here with a bow to just because there's like a little bit of a, not spine, but where the paper and then the this part of the spine kind of come together, there's a seam, so I wanted to cover that up. So I did the same thing on the back. I just didn't add the ribbon. I didn't think it was necessary to add the ribbon. On the bottom here I have a little bit of tape, just because it was tearing a little bit, or like just the way I put the paper together on that side, I wanted to protect it a little bit. So that is the outside, and then here is the inside. This just kind of, my approach with One Little Word and putting the album together is I kind of picked at the very beginning of the year to use the Everyday Core Kit by Becky Higgins, and then I'm using some product from Ali Edwards, but you can like see right here, this is the Everyday Core Kit, they're cards. I like to have something that I can kind of use throughout the whole album, so it's cohesive. And so I had kind of decided to do that already, and then this paper just happened to match that core kit really well, this like poppy color red. And then what I have found is I just kind of roll with it, like whatever else kind of comes about. And last year I used a lot of hearts, like that was like this symbol or this embellishment that I used a lot of. This year has been butterflies, which at the beginning of the year I never ever would have thought I would have done that. I'm not like a huge butterfly person, but it has turned out really nice. They're really pretty. I have a couple punches and a couple dies that have worked really well. So this is the Itty Bitty Butterfly Punch by Stampin' Up! And I will list all of my supplies in the YouTube description. That's brand new. I'm so excited to begin doing this. So all of the supplies I use from Stampin' Up! Will be listed in the YouTube description, and then I have a whole blog post that has closer photos, and then it also has supply lists, and you can check that out. So here I have a quote that just talks about believing. I printed it out on my computer and put it there. Then I have a 3x8 page protector, and this page protector is from Ali Edwards. And I have a couple butterflies here, and then I've used a couple stamps to add some elements here. And then this is just ribbon, and then that paper, of course. And then there's some supplies from Ali Edwards that I'm using. This is a sticker from a sticker bundle that I'm using from her. So then here is a song. One of the things that I do is I gather quotes, and I usually have a song that has, you know, my word in it, or has the feeling that I'm going for. So that's on here. It is actually the song When You Believe that was done by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. I had never heard it. I'm not a big Mariah Carey fan. I never listened to her music. But when I was searching, I found that song, and it was really beautiful. So it's just the lyrics, and then it's on there. So this year I decided to do all of my dividers different throughout the whole album depending on what was going on. So this first one is like a chipboard. And so it is pretty thick, and then you flip it over, and here is a card from the Everyday Core kit, and then some chipboard from a embellishment kit that I got separate. And it says moments, and then I just follow the outline or the layout that Ali Edwards uses. For the most part, I just do what she's doing, and then sometimes I'll tweak it a little bit, but for the most part, that's what I do. So for me, I have this in here, which is just a larger 6x8 page protector, and then I just chopped it. And so I have a picture, and then I have the reason why. And then I have a tab on here, and it says 1 day at a time. And then on this other side, it says progress. So then this is something that is happening every month. I have an action and a reflection card, and I'm putting those in different places each month, just depending on what's happening. So then these are digital items that either you can get from Ali's workshop, or these cards you can buy from her shop. A lot of stuff I just print out. So this says the work of becoming yourself. This is one little word. I have believe on there, the definition, letting go. Some of this stuff is typed. Some of it is written. I don't plan on going into great detail about the things I've written just because it's more personal. On the back, we have a quotation. There's a card here with a sticker. This was a Project Life card that I had on hand, and then this is another quotation. So a lot of the first month is finding quotations and defining your word and deciding why and what you want to let go of. And the theme, kind of the overall theme this year, is getting curious about your word, which I love. So then here's just some journaling, the year ahead, and then intentions, and then I did some stickers here. And I did physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, and then I wrote out my stuff here. And then this is another quote right here, and I just did it on the back of this. Again, February is a chipboard divider. So I open that up here, and then there's another butterfly here, which this is a die, and then I have my action. I need to do my reflection for last month. I haven't done that. And then here was our prompt. This is what we were doing. So this was a printout. You printed it out for February. The workshop class was for practice. That was what we focused on in February. And then you can see I have 2 more of those butterflies and then a sticker, and you can see through that pocket I left doing that. Back here, and then there was a reflection. This is a reflection card for my action for the month. This reflection card is on the practice that I chose, so I have to do that. I have not done that yet. I really like to give a few days to the end of the month to do reflection stuff. I don't like doing it right at the end of the month. I feel like I need a few days to kind of figure things out. So for March, I did this window sheet, and I stamped on it and embossed, and that is my divider. And then I have this, we're still in March, so I still have some things I need to do. I want to get a couple photos there, and then I want to do a couple photos here. I want to do some journaling here, and then I want another photo here. I need to pick my action, and then I'll do my reflection. But the prompt this month was to do a vision board, which I love the idea of vision boards, but I'm not good at them. I don't understand how to do them. I overthink it. I don't think that I can do it right. For some reason, I feel like when I start to do it, it's not coming together right. So Ali had this great take on it and doing just these like mini ones. So this is what I did. The very first one, these are just photos from a magazine, and then you cut out different sayings. So this says, live your best life every day. This is, it says strong is beautiful. I am really in the middle of really trying to do some things with my health and believe in the process. And so this was perfect. It says, I'm in this for me, and I'm trying to remember that I am more than a number on a scale or all of those things, and that I am doing this for many other reasons. So that's that. And then I did this right here is the most probably creative I got. I did all these different saying like words: create, moments, gratitude, rest, calm, simple, friendship, laughing, giving back, and love. And I thought that was the start of that is like create, and then all of these things that I want to create. And so then I ended it with this photo right here that says back to basics. So this is going to be my divider for April. Somehow I'm going to do this, maybe put April on it or something. I'm not sure yet. I'll wait until April happens to figure that out. But that is my one little word. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. I'm not planning on sharing this every single month. It's super personal, the things that I write in it and the process that I go through with this. I am sharing more of it in my Documenting Everyday membership group. I pop in and I share that because I share on a weekly basis, almost sometimes on a daily basis, the projects that I'm working on, my project life and memory keeping projects that I'm working on, I share with members. And so I have shared more of that with them, but it's more of an intimate group. It's open to anybody. I will link the information down below and in my blog post if you're interested in knowing what that is. You spend $10 a month and you get to be a part of that group, and there's giveaways, and I send stuff out and thank you cards and thank you gifts, and it's just a fun group to be a part of, but it's more intimate, this setting is. And so that is my one little word. In a couple months, I might pop in and share with you guys again, just so you can see how it's going. And I love seeing this project come together, and I love doing this. I will do this as long as she offers it. I would be devastated if she stopped offering it. So thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later.